Stop scrolling right now because the life of a single dad was about to change forever on Christmas Eve. But it wasn't a miracle he witnessed. It was the sheer, desperate determination of a 7-year-old girl, confined to a wheelchair, that broke his heart and opened his eyes. You need to hear the truth he discovered. Before we dive into this inspiring story, if you believe in the power of kindness, hit the like button and subscribe for more heart-touching stories that remind us of what truly matters. Daniel, a name meaning God is my judge, was exhausted. He tightened his scarf against the biting wind as he walked home from his late shift. For this single dad, Christmas Eve didn't feel magical. It felt like a crushing weight. 2 jobs, mounting bills, and his little daughter Lily was the only thing holding his fragile world together. Snow crunched under his boots. As he passed the dimly lit corner near the old bakery, he froze. There, beside an overflowing trash bin, was a small, thin figure. It was a girl, maybe 7, huddled in her worn, hand-me-down wheelchair. Her thin fingers were desperately sifting through the bags of garbage. Her clothes were worn and soaked with melting snow. Her little shoulders shook. Children shouldn't be out alone, not in this cold, and definitely not searching through trash, especially not one relying on a wheelchair for mobility. Daniel approached slowly. "Sweetheart, what are you looking for? Are you okay?" The girl flinched, hugging a torn teddy bear to her chest. She whispered, "I'm just trying to find something I lost." Daniel, whose own heart was heavy, knelt down beside her wheelchair. "What did you lose?" She bit her lip, tears freezing on her cheeks. "My Christmas breath. I dropped it when I was rolling home. I wanted to bring it to Mama and my baby brother. They haven't eaten." Daniel felt a physical ache. This wasn't a lost toy. This was pure, desperate hunger. This was someone's little girl, wheelchair-bound, out in the freezing cold, risking everything just to find a crust of bread for her family. "Where are your parents?" he asked gently. "Mama is sick. She can't get up. And my baby brother Samuel keeps crying because he's hungry. I was trying to be good so Santa would bring something, but maybe Santa forgot our house." Daniel swallowed the lump in his throat. He stood up and offered his hand. "Come with me. We'll get you warm and fed, I promise." She hesitated, clutching her teddy. "But Mama said not to bother people." "You're not bothering anyone," Daniel insisted, helping her secure her chair. "Tonight, you're with me." He took her to a small, warm cafe nearby. The warmth hit her like a hug. She stared wide-eyed as Daniel ordered hot chocolate, warm bread, soup, and a stack of cookies. When the food arrived, she whispered, "Is this all for me?" Daniel nodded. "Eat as much as you want." She ate quickly, but politely, like a tiny queen afraid her kingdom might disappear. After she finished, he wrapped a warm scarf around her neck. "What's your name, sweetheart?" "Naomi," replied she, a biblical name meaning pleasant. "That's a beautiful name, Naomi. Can you show me where you live? I want to make sure your family is okay." The short walk was heartbreaking. They reached a narrow, dark alley. Inside the broken-down apartment, the air was freezing. No heat, no light. A thin mattress lay on the floor where a pale woman, Naomi's mother, coughed weakly, trying to soothe an infant, Samuel. When the mother saw Daniel, she tried to sit up. I am sorry. Naomi didn't mean to trouble anyone." "Ma'am," Daniel said gently, "she didn't trouble anyone. I'm just here to help." Tears filled her eyes. She explained the factory shut down, no family, no savings, nowhere else to go. She thought she could make it, but the cold and hunger came faster. Daniel looked at Naomi, sitting small in her wheelchair, holding her mother's hand. "Mama, he's nice. He helped me." Daniel thought of Lily, warm and safe in their little home. What if it were her, cold and alone? Daniel didn't hesitate. He called social services, not to separate the family, but to get immediate emergency help. While they waited, Daniel left. He returned with groceries, thick blankets, medicine, and even a small heater. Naomi watched him, her eyes wide open. "Why are you doing all this?" she asked. Daniel smiled softly, because no child should go hungry on Christmas Eve, and because someone once helped me when I had nothing. Her eyes widened. So, Santa didn't forget us? Daniel laughed, his eyes stinging with emotion. No, sweetheart. Santa just sent me early. Hours later, help arrived. The family was moved to a warm shelter. Safety. Care. Food. When Daniel finally walked back into the snow, he felt something he hadn't felt in months. Hope. The next morning, Christmas Day, Lily jumped on his bed. "Daddy, someone's at the door." He opened it to find Naomi, now in a clean coat, holding a small, carefully wrapped cookie. Beside her stood her mother, looking healthier, and baby Samuel bundled warmly. Naomi smiled shyly. "I wanted to give you something. It's all I have." Daniel knelt down to her level, ignoring the cold floor, and accepted the cookie as if it were the most precious gift in the world. "You already gave me the best gift, Naomi," he said softly. "You reminded me what Christmas really means." And for the first time in a very long while, Daniel felt truly grateful. He finally understood that sometimes the blessing you need is given through the blessing you offer. If this story of Naomi, Daniel, and the true meaning of Christmas touched your heart, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps spread more kindness, more hope, and more stories that remind us of what truly matters. Merry Christmas in advance, and thank you for watching.